She's lost.
Lost her husband.
Lost her way.
Found the darker way.
The road that leads into the funnel.
Lost her own.
Found the whistler from the stars.
Eater of dimensions.
The blind piper.
Hello everyone and welcome to another video by Centipede Geek. Today I'm going to talk about ABC's newest television series by the name of Red Widow. I'm going to discuss my opinions and thoughts upon episode 2 titled The Contact. And if you guys didn't watch my first review, just so you guys know, I'm splitting the season premiere into 2 separate reviews, one review for each hour, one review for the first episode, the pilot, and then the second review, which is this review, for episode 2 titled The Contact. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to it, shall we? So pretty much in this second episode titled The Contact, or part 2, or whatever you want to call it, pretty much what we have going on here is that Rod Hall Mitchell's character, I don't know her name in the show, but Rod Hall Mitchell, you know, the main actress in the show, she's pretty much learning the tropes of the whole drug cartel business. The first, I'd say first 5-10 minutes of the episode, she's pretty much learning, you know, what she is going to have to do and how far she is going to have to go in order to protect her 3 young children. That's pretty much the gist of this episode. She's learning the tropes. She's, you know, then she also has to. She also meets up with, I believe the guy's name is Bob. She meets up with this guy named Bob, and she has to get close with him in order to find. I forget some of the details, but anyway, she ends up stealing this guy's bike, and what happens is, oh, I remember now. They need a new supervisor, because the supervisor that they once had wanted an extra, I think like $10,000, because the Rod Hall Mitchell's husband dying in the pilot episode. So he's like, you know, hey, I need a, you know, disaster or like a hazardous fee of some kind, you know. And he's like, you know, and so what ends up happening is Rod Hall Mitchell's character ends up hitting him over the head with a piece of wood, and then the commercial cuts and says pretty much, you know, they need a new supervisor. So while looking for this new supervisor, I guess Bob is now this new supervisor. At first he wasn't really into it. She shows him the drugs and says, hey, you know, I need you to transport these. And he says, you know, no. The guy's like, no, you know, he's like, he pretty much says, do you know what I could do to you? He's like, he tells her that he should report her to a Homeland Security, but he does not end up doing that. And then at the end of the episode, he ends up actually getting into the whole organized crime, I guess, drug cartel business. And that's pretty much the gist of the episode. Now, they now have a new supervisor, and he is now part of the, I guess you could say, drug business. They end up kissing, but I honestly don't think it's going to lead to any sort of romance. It might lead to some romance, but I think it was more of a sort of thank you kiss. I don't think it had any romantic intentions. But nonetheless, the guy is a nice guy, so it could lead to some romantic intentions. I guess we'll just have to see where the series progresses. We also had some other things go on. Her son, Rod Hall Mitchell's character's son, does know what the father was actually into, and he does also know that his mother is getting into the whole drug cartel business. Now, I will say that the youngest son doesn't know, and neither does the daughter, but the oldest son does know, and he ends up actually slashing a cop's tires because he wants to help his mom out, And at the end of the episode, one of the best moments of the episode, the brother, I don't know if I said this in my last review, but the brother, Radha Mitchell's brother, is now in jail because he got found out, and her brother pretty much tells Radha Mitchell's son, pretty much saying, hey, you can't do this. He's like the monster. He's pretty much, his quote was, the cool quote. He's like, the real monsters, they live in here, and it pretty much says, the place is a hellhole, and that you don't want to live in this life of crime. So you can already see the foreshadowing that, this kid, this ain't going to be the last time he commits an offense or commits a crime. He's going to get involved later on. I mean, this is a theory or an assumption I am making, but I'm pretty sure it's foreshadowing. He is going to have, he is going to get involved in crime later on. You can already kind of see it happening with the slashing of the cop's car tire. So, overall, that was the episode 2, or part 2, titled The Contact, for ABC's newest television series by the name of Red Widow. Overall, I really enjoyed episode 2. I will say I enjoyed episode 1 a lot more. Episode 1 was just really entertaining. But episode 2 was a fantastic episode also. I really enjoyed solid acting, solid dialogue. The dialogue in this episode was really good. I just felt it was interesting, you know what I mean? So anyways, this is a really good episode. I can't wait to see where they are going to take the series. If you're not watching, it comes on, like I said, every Sunday night, 8 o'clock Central, and then I guess 9 o'clock for everyone else on the channel ABC. Next week's episode is actually episode 3, titled The Consignment. And this is actually a pretty short season. I believe the season is going only, let me check. Yes, the season is only going to have about 8 episodes. 2 of those episodes have already premiered, so we only have about 6 left. So we only have, I guess you could say, a little over a month left of Red Widow. My thoughts on how the series is going to do critically and audience-wise, I do believe Red Widow is going to do pretty well with the viewers. I don't know yet. I will let you guys know how many viewers have watched in the United States. I don't know, but I think it's going to get a decent amount of viewers because it seems like that show. It seems like the kind of show that doesn't get canceled. It seems like the kind of show that has a lot of potential. What I mean by that is a lot of potential to have more seasons than just one season. But you never know with a channel like ABC. They canceled 666 Park Avenue, so you never know. I think 0 Hour was also on ABC, so you never really know with TV series. But it does seem like it has potential. I am really enjoying it. Let me try to think of some other things that happened on episode 2 that I have not talked about. Forgive the few moments of silence while I read this little consensus. Anyways, I think I said pretty much everything. I really enjoyed episode 2. Just really solid acting. Well, I think my favorite moment was, like I said, whenever I really enjoyed the whole, Bob moment with the supervisor when they kissed, and then I also really enjoyed the moment where he slashed. You didn't see him slash the tires, but he told his mom that he did, and I like that kid character a lot. I think my favorite person, of course, is Radha Mitchell. It'd be her, the overall villain of the series, which I guess you could say is the main cartel guy, and then a third favorite character of mine would just be that kid character. I just really like him. And I kind of like, I'm pretty sure I know where they're going to take him. I'm pretty sure later on as the series progresses, he's going to get involved with the whole drug cartel business because he already, sort of is. Anyways, solid series, solid episode. Can't wait to see where it's gonna go. Anyways, like I said, every night, ABC, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock for everyone else. Episode 3 comes on March 10th, next Sunday night. It's called The Consignment. Anyways, that is my review of episode 2, part 2, titled The Contact, for ABC's newest television series by the name of Red Widow. Make sure to stay tuned weekly for more episodic reviews. Anyways, once again, this is Centipede Geek here with you guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the page below, and I'll see you guys later for more reviews of Red Widow.